Hey everyone, Bobby here with Tuckasegee Fly Shop. I'm here with Matt Reinhardt, our guide manager for Tuckasegee Fly Shop. And we thought it'd be cool just to maybe start going through some of our rigs that we have that we guide out of. So today he's gonna be the first one of that. And Matt, what's the model that you have here?
So,
Forerunner.
Yeah, I've got a 2019 Forerunner. I bought this September a year ago, and I bought it specifically to guide out of.
Okay.
It gives me room for my clients. It gives me the ability to pull my boat, and it gives me dry storage, and it locks all my stuff up for
security.
me. Yeah,
which is number one.
Well, when you got a bunch of gear, I mean, like we do, we tend to hoard gear in the back of our vehicles. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got two, are these rod vaults or
yeah,
what are they?
Yeah, so I've got 2 vaults. I run double vaults. Left side is my smallmouth rigs. Right side is what I keep for my trout. I keep...
Oh no, it's broke.
So I keep a 6 and a 7 weight Winston on this side. The Alpha Plus series rods, that's one of my favorite smallmouth rods I have. And then on this side, I've got 2 Air 2 5 weights and then an LT 792 weights, like a little small creek rod. Yeah. And I normally leave one space open, that way if a client comes and they've got a rod that they want to throw in, I can throw it up top.
Taking ahead.
Yeah.
It looks like you got a Nautilus reel and some Bauer and
yeah,
Ross.
So Nautilus on the 7 weight, and that has an SA bass bug line on it. Really like that line for warmer weather. When it gets cold, that line gets really stiff. Okay. So something to remember. I've got another spool for it. That one has the Bauer RX, and it has the SA Infinity on it, a floating line. I have a Ross Colorado 2.3 on the little 2 weight. It has an SA Creek on it. And then both of the Air 2 5 weights have the Bauer RVR, and they both are running SA Infinity. So,
good deal, man.
Yeah, that's kind of my setup.
It's a good reel lineup. Those are all quality reels, which is good, which is what you need when you're guiding.
Well, and one thing that I
beat and abused every day.
Yeah, so that's one thing. I went through some gear when I first started guiding, and one thing I realized: you buy once, cry once. So you spend a little bit of money on some quality gear that's going to last. And one thing I love about Winston is their warranty. I've got a rod in the shop right now that we broke and sent it back, no hassle. They give me a call from the shop, hey, we got your rod, and they get it back in a very timely manner. Yeah. So I really like that about that company.
Well, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Open this bad boy up.
So
you just got something new.
So before, everything kind of piled in, and I wanted a little bit more organization and the ability to lock some stuff up in here. So up top, I've got a mat that came with the Forerunner, and that way I can throw wet boots, stuff like that on here without worrying about getting moldy in the carpet and everything like that. I got an extra pair of tennis shoes here just for when you get off the river, want something a little more comfortable to wear.
Check out these kicks, guys. These look like something Justin got for you.
Yeah, so
shoe man.
My homie Justin kind of hooked me up with those. That's the Nike Trout Dunk Lows.
The Trout Dunk
Lows. Yeah. Wader bag from Fishpond. Love this bag, this setup. It gives you plenty of room. I keep 2 or 3 pair of waders in there at all times, along with some just extra like rain jackets and stuff like that. Wet wading socks. I've got 2 nets back here.
Why 2 nets?
So when you're guiding, you bust one, you want to have a backup.
There you go.
And also I've got one that's a little shorter than the other. So me and Sam, one of our shop managers, we went and hit a very tight stream yesterday. So having a little bit shorter of a net, that way it's not sticking off of you a lot, is very beneficial in those small creeks.
Yeah. Streams, yeah.
And then I keep a cooler, just an Arctic soft cooler with waters at all time. For clients or myself, throw it on the boat, no issue there, throw lunch in it. And then I've got my Fishpond boat bag. This is, when I get on the boat, I grab this, I'm ready to roll. Nothing to worry about there. I keep a box of rags here, disposable rags, and then I keep a ratchet strap and some reel cases on that side. I've also got a camp chair in the back. So for some clients who have trouble getting waders on and stuff, you keep a camp chair, you throw it out, somebody can sit down and get ready. It's a little bit easier. And then this I just got. So this is a strong box. You can get them online. They're pretty pricey, but it has been one of the greatest investments I've made for the back of this thing. I love it. It locks, it comes out, 350-pound capacity, so it's extremely hard to overload this thing.
We got to get a picture of me standing there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hold that.
you could sit in it and it'll hold. It is rated for 350 pounds.
Yeah.
So when you open it up, I got all my rod tubes on this side. Spare rods, that way if something breaks, you've always got something to back up on. I've got a big reel case here from Fishpond with a bunch of spare reels.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I keep a bunch of spare reels in here, stuff like that. I keep my lanyard that I fish with, keep it in there. And then I got a little toolbox here. Just keep some extra stuff to maintain the boat, little stuff you might need if you break down or have an issue. I've got hydration that Justin also put me on. This Wilderness Athlete. It's hydrate and recover. Me and Sam actually used this yesterday. I tend to not drink enough water when I'm fishing.
Yeah.
And
preoccupied.
exactly, you're moving, you're doing. So 2 things that I've done is I got some of this stuff, which helps you just retain and gives you your electrolytes back, makes you feel better. I'm bad to get bad headaches when I'm fishing if I'm not drinking enough water.
Yeah.
And then over on this side, I keep my pack, my wade pack. So Fishpond waist pack, Thunderhead, fantastic pack. I mean, I have beat this thing to death. It's traveled out west with me. Great pack. I keep tippet on just a carabiner here, thermometer to check my water temps. This is a recent purchase. This is the other thing that was key for hydration, was a water filter bottle. So I can just,
you can fill it up
yeah,
anywhere.
I can dip it right out of the creek and I've got water. And then this is another thing that I run when I'm backcountry with clients and stuff, is the Garmin InReach Explorer Plus. So this gives me the ability to not only stay in touch with like my wife or things like that while I'm out fishing. If she needs me, she can get a hold of me whether I've got cell phone signal or not.
Yeah.
And then it has an SOS feature to where if something bad happens, somebody falls, breaks a leg, you can't get out, you hit that SOS, it drops a GPS ping straight to a 911 center in that area, and somebody's coming for you.
That's cool.
Really good map features, and it has a really good weather app as well. And then diving into my pack would be a mess right now because it's,
Yeah, maybe we'll do a whole other.
yeah, it's a mess right
Kind of
now.
what we've done with Shannon and myself, Dale. What's
Yeah.
in my pack?
Yeah.
We'll have to do that.
So this is kind of like a what's in my pack but for my vehicle.
Yeah, exactly. Well, dude, it's cool. It's a top-notch rig with plenty of storage, plenty of extra stuff just in case the worst should happen.
Yeah.
Which, as anybody's done outdoor stuff, we all know how that goes. So I appreciate you showing it to everyone.
Yeah.
Kind of giving them ideas and stuff. And like I said, this might be something that we do, kind of get people to show their rigs. And some are maybe not as organized as Matt, and then some are maybe more organized. Who knows? Shannon's sometimes he's got a big production.
Yeah. Well, my thing is when you're fishing, it's all about maximizing time on the water.
Yeah.
So one thing I've learned with being organized in your vehicle and being ready to roll when you pull up, not only is it a good look for your clients, you know, when you roll up, you don't want to be fumbling around with a bunch of stuff, but also when I'm just fun fishing, I know where everything's at. I can walk in here, grab it, I know I've got it, and I'm ready to roll.
Absolutely.
So it's it's been a really good rig for me so far.
Well, again, we appreciate it showing it to us. Appreciate everybody watching. Definitely, if you got any questions about the rig or any other videos, give us a call at 828-488-3333. You can email us at info@tuckflyshop.com if I can get that out. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I always appreciate that because we put stuff up on social media that we don't necessarily put on YouTube, so it's good to follow us there. And like I said, if you got any questions, let us know. And as always, look forward to seeing you in the shop or on the water.